this is Madhukar Soma from Creative Souls and Soma Madhukar Photography. We are going to make the second video today and I got some fantastic reviews. Today we are going to not talk about the technical stuff in photography, but I would like to give some few friendly advices for photographers and aspirants. Okay, so let's start with the first advice, that would be use and read your user's manual of your equipment. No matter what brand you buy, Nikon, Canon, Pentax or XYZ, every piece of equipment has a user's manual. Once you go through the entire user's manual properly, you are actually investing so much of money into the equipment. It's well advised. The best advice would be read the entire manual from starting to end. And it also teaches so much, not only just about the camera, but also it gives you so much of knowledge as in photography as well. When you know your equipment well, I'm sure you will be able to use it well. When you do these two things properly, you will get good pictures. Okay. Guys, my second advice would be, when you use the camera, forget about the automatic mode. Forget about the green mode. Don't get into green modes. Be on manual. Okay? When you shoot on manual, you know what exactly you're doing. Initially, you might make some mistakes and you might get some overexposed or underexposed images. Some blurred images. Doesn't matter. Don't be afraid of failing. Okay, but I'm sure once you get a grip on what you're doing on a manual mode, you will really enjoy it. I'm telling you. Okay, then you become a real photographer. And please don't let this drive your pictures. You be a driver. You be the captain of the ship. Okay, that's my advice. Shoot manual. You'll enjoy it. And the third is whenever you are composing your shot, try and keep your subject focused. One. Number two, please don't shoot that loose frames. Let's say you are shooting a person, and if the entire frame is this, and don't keep the person this small. Okay, and don't even think that I'll go back into the Photoshop or I'll go back and crop it tight. That means you are wasting your resolution of the camera. Okay. Use it properly, and when no matter whether you are shooting a flower or a house or a person or whatever, try and compose it and make sure that it looks as the subject in the picture. Okay, imagine what's the point in shooting that loose frame and cropping it later. Don't do that. Crop it in your camera, go close up, take a nice composition, compose it well, and take that picture. You'll really love that, And next advice will be try and see what the other people are doing. Okay, let's say you like some photographers and somebody's work. Look at that work. You don't like some pictures. Look at that work and do what you really like to do. I'm not advising you to copy the work. I'm advising you to see the work, get inspired. If you don't like somebody's work, just decide that I'm not going to do this kind of work. At least that way you are eliminating that part from your work. Okay, so there's no harm in looking at some people's work and getting inspired and building on that. See, we have always been building on others' work ever since we've been around, as a mankind. Somebody has invented, that does not mean you have to invent the wheel all over again. So you got to build from where that guy has already left from. Okay, so that way you know exactly what you really like to shoot, or you know exactly what you don't like to shoot. So that way, just look at the works and see what you wanna actually like to shoot or like to build upon. you want to shoot some pictures of, let's say, a pretty girl or somebody. Don't just be rude and start clicking pictures and get into trouble later. Go, if you want to shoot that girl, go, very humbly go request her or tell her that you want to click a picture. Take the permission. Or you want to shoot some place. Don't go start shooting the pictures. Take the permissions and take them in confidence and start take a picture. And don't be afraid of asking, or going ahead and asking for the permission to do the picture. Because many a times, there are many moments in our lives that we keep thinking that, oh, that's nice, and oh, whether I would like to, I don't want to ask her, or I don't want to go there and take the permission and all that. You will miss that moment, and it will never come back in your life ever again. So don't be a regretter. Just go, take the permission, and just freeze the moment. Freeze the moment. That way you keep building on your pictures, what you really like to shoot.